Costi and student-athletes Brian Cook and James Shaw. We'll take an opening statement from Coach Costi and then questions for the student-athletes before Coach Costi will take questions. Coach, we're going to start with an opening statement, please.
Thank you. Again, we're excited to be here. We've worked a lot of hours to get to this point, and it's been a long 4 years for our senior starters, and they did an incredible job tonight. I do have to give a lot of credit to BYU. Taylor Sanders is an incredible player, and their entire team played really, really tough all the way down to the end. And it was an absolute battle, and it was 1 point here or there, and that's usually how two evenly matched teams go. And tonight, we got a little bit of a momentum at the switch. We were down, but we made some nice plays at the end to make a little bit of a run. I thought James Shaw did a really nice job serving a nice streak for us to give us a nice cushion going into a couple solid side outs for the win.
Questions for the student athletes?
James, two plays. One was defensive play in around 10 or 11, remember?
In the fifth game?
First ball, yeah. Big play, and then your libero make a set. For the kid. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Just instinct?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you're talking about the one where I went off the court and kind of set it up to him. I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Then
nerves were racing.
Okay. At 13, you went up and saved the ball. Went way up and made a one-handed set. And Mahalski got killed.
Right.
Take me through that play.
That's just instinct for me. I've been trying to make those plays my whole career. And I kind of pride myself on saving balls that are going over the net. And I'm just lucky that I have, 5 hitters on the court, mostly 4 hitters on the court that can put those balls away whenever I put them up. So.
You got to play on top of that.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2 plays that he did were pretty huge.
Oh yeah, he's a luxury at the net passer.
Sorry, Brian.
I was just gonna say we can be a little more aggressive with our passing because that's actually where he likes it is passes that are almost going over the net because he sets from 11 feet. So that's where we're told to put the ball in. Sometimes we err long, and he's able to save those.
And then we talk about the last kill.
I don't remember.
It would help if you
I
did.
think it was a big.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
it was out of back row.
I told Grant our libero, Tim Daubert was serving, and we knew exactly where he was going to serve and how he was going to serve. Grant nailed it, and I knew James was going to send me the big, just because he had that look in his eye when he called the play. So I don't know, I jumped and hit the ball, found an opening, and luckily hit the floor.
James and Brian Bainlopes here from Off the Block. You guys in the 4th game fought off 2 match points. Take me through what that is like for a player on the court, just that mindset when you're facing match point, knowing one play in your season can be over.
That was, you don't really think about it that way. You just think about what can we do to get this point. I remember they missed one serve on match point, and I think we got kills on the other ones, if there were 1 or 2. But those are just whatever we can do to score that point, and like 100% effort, everything we've got on that point.
Yeah. And Brian, just to follow up to this, you've been in a lot of great games, but where is this comparing your career? A 5th game.
This is amazing. I think this is the second best win I've had in my career, or the first best win I've had in my career. The second best being beating BYU in the MPSF semifinals 2 years ago. So it's an even better feeling doing it in the NCAA tournament than the MPSF tournament.
Coach, did you make any strategic adjustments off of last week in particular?
Not really, and I don't think BYU did either. They're just 2 highly talented teams with high-powered offense and high-powered serving. And I thought they won the serving battle tonight. I think we passed well enough to get us into the 5th game, and then our serving and passing took over. It's about some matchups, and it's about can we get a touch on Taylor Sanders every 5 balls to get a transition point, and when we have those small little opportunities, taking advantage of them because they don't come often. And those are the types of things that we work on in practice. The ball comes up, we need to get a swing, and We work on a lot of broken play type of situations, and because as you can see, it was a very tight ball game, and those are the types of plays that will win it for you.
Any more
Yeah.
methods?
If you can remember this one. At the end of the fourth set, Kaminsky had the big kill, and then the service ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about those.
Conrad just stepped up there, to be honest. I think it was the end of the third game. He had a hitting error at the end, and he didn't let that affect him. He bounced back, and you know we all have confidence in him. We all have confidence in each other, and he stepped up, and he's been hitting that serve really well all night tonight, and they couldn't handle it.
The two back row attacks by Taylor Sander at the end of the fifth game, triple blocks. I've seen every Taylor Sander back row attack, and those were probably the two best blocks against him I've seen this year. They were those two consecutive plays in a row. What was the philosophy going into those final couple plays? Was it, let's not let Taylor Sander get killed here on the back row, or was it just?
Sometimes when there's a free ball, it's just he's their guy, and it's too good to be true. They're gonna set it, so we all know that, and we're all on the same page there. When there's a perfect pass and Taylor's in the back row, he's their main option, and we got up and stuffed one ball and got a great touch on the other.
Any more questions for our student athletes?